We have another young Indian with us as part of the Voice of the Young series. Hello, everyone. Good to be back. Today we have with us Ritanshu Raj. Let's listen to him. Over to you, Ritanshu.
A warm welcome to all of you who are watching this video. My name is Ritanshu Raj, currently pursuing master's degree in economics from TERI School of Advanced Studies. It's truly an honor for me to have a chance to share the screen with someone who has completed his PhD in economics from Mascot's Institute of Technology. So I would like to express my gratitude to Subodh Mathur sir for having me here and providing a platform to youth India where young individuals can express their ideas, their views pertaining to the sustainable development, which is one of the uh, you know um, which is one of the subsets of economics, and I believe I believe I'll be focusing on this topic that is climate finance, in which we will try to figure out a practical, a feasible solution for climate finance to tackle the negative impacts of climate change.
Okay.
So its solution is IFTT, that stands for International Financial Transaction Tax. IFTT is a long-standing agenda of G20 and which is yet to be implemented. Even if we implement it uh, at a very marginal rate of 0.05%, IFTT could yield around $650 billion annually. Like in our world where climate change is on the fast track, the very cities that drive progress are, both culprits as well as, culprits as well as victims. But wait, there's something good. They can shift to, green economy with the help of climate finance. The change is not just a change; it's a big chance. It can make life easier, and it has potential to generate a number of eco-friendly jobs. But here's the surprise that aiming for net zero net zero emissions is important, but not enough. Like we need to develop financing strategies like IFTT. So before dwelling into that, let me shed light on the sources of my motivation to join the field of environmental economics.
Mhm.
There are primarily three reasons, or you can say the sources.
Okay.
The first one is my elder sister, Deepa Kumari Sahu. She is like my backbone, and to be honest, I'm nothing without her.
Okay.
It's like she has contributed a lot to to shaping my career in economics, since she too has completed her graduation in economics from Daulat Ram College of Delhi University, following which she has cracked the entrance exam of Madras School of Economics to pursue her master's degree in economics. So, looking at these achievements of my elder sister, I solidified my mindset to pursue economics right after my 12th board. And so, in 2022, I completed my graduation in business economics from Maharaja Agrasen College of Delhi University.
Mhm.
So, this is the first reason. The second reason is during the second year of my graduation, I was selected for an internship at International Institute of Corporate Sustainability and Responsibility as a research associate. This internship provided me with the exposure to sustainable development as I worked in the realm of ESG and SDG ratings. So basically, my job was to extract and analyze the data uh, regarding how much money these Nifty 50 companies are spending in in their CSR activities by looking at their annual reports. Additionally, I worked on the framing the methodology for ESG rating, and the director of that organization awarded me the letter of recommendation for my exceptional work. So these are the two reasons so far I have explained. The third reason is uh, in the last semester, in the last semester of my undergraduate studies, I was a part of NSS team at my college, where the teacher coordinator of NSS team assigned assigned me a task to organize and to lead a workshop which is based on organic farming. And you know this initiative is known as ABHI, which stands for Agrasen Happiness Initiative. And as we all know that the organic farming is the need of our, like it is the need of our across the globe, because it perfectly aligns with the sustainable development concept. So yeah, one could say that these experiences became my source of motivation and build a roadmap to reach the destination of environmental economics. Eventually, I cracked the entrance exam as well as the interview of TERI School of Advanced Studies to pursue master's degree uh, in economics with the specialization in environmental and resource economics. And like why I'm here, like why I joined this university is the USP of this university is it is completely dedicated to sustainable development.
Yes.
So no, from now onwards, I'll be focusing on the feasible solution for climate finance to tackle the negative impact of climate change. So let me first set the context. Someone has rightly said that as you sow, so shall you reap. Here I'm referring to the uh, the connection between humans and environment. Day by day, we humans are exploiting our natural resources, including forest, animals, land, rivers, etc. And we are doing this for a long time. I must say the result will be very painful and unbearable.
Mm-hmm.
Even nowadays, we are experiencing that pain. Like we can take the simple example of ongoing flood situation of Himachal Pradesh of India. It is one of the states of India, Himachal Pradesh. So more than 100 deaths have been reported till now, and also estimated that there is the monetary loss of around 3,500 crore. So I would say do not underestimate this climate change, and let's not forget that there is only one Earth, and where human life can survive and sustain, and there is no perfect substitute of this blue planet Earth. So we should come together like a family to take care, or to take care of our one and only Earth, because sustainable development requires a global cooperation.
Mm-hmm.
And in the world of economics, so we used to say that money can make things happen. So across the world, the cities are the centers of economic activities and account for more than 60% of carbon emissions. Globally, more than 70% of cities are witnessing climate change impacts. That's why giving funds directly to those cities for climate change is a super important. And it's like having a special key to tackle such a big problem like climate change across the globe. Since there are so many cities across the globe, and all are totally different and totally diversified. So I think this would be the great idea, and an independent analysis concluded that it is the report of ISID. It is Institution for Studies of Industrial Development. It is one of the institutions of India. They concluded that you know, Annual investments in climate change in developing countries need to increase from $500 billion in 2019 to $1 trillion by 2025 and to $2.4 trillion by 2030. It has been estimated that 50% of the investment could be financed by domestic economy. However, this additional $1 trillion would need to come from external economies. At COP 15, developed countries committed to collectively disburse of $100 billion annually to developing countries. However, they failed to honor this commitment because their fiscal space doesn't allow them to scale up the foreign aid. That's why the innovative and a, un, a, uni- a perpetual and innovative idea would be needed, like IFTT would be one of the solutions as per my research, and it could be a perpetual source of climate finance. As per the Bank of International Settlements, global foreign exchange transactions are exceeding $7.5 trillion per day. By looking at this, the policy of ISID suggests that even uh, you know even we apply at a marginal rate of 0.05%, that is 5 basis point, would yield $900 billion annually. Even if the IFTT levy caused transactions to decrease by 25 to 33%, it
Yeah.
would still generate, um, $675 billion each year, which is a huge amount. And this proposed tax would be a perpetual and significant source of revenue without being a burden on the fiscal space of any government across the globe. After putting this IFTT into action, we can have a useful byproduct, like it can help curb the volatility in the worldwide financial market. So I think this tax can discourage the speculative trading and short-term investments, which are often responsible for creating instability. So the last thing that I wanted to say, the upcoming G20 could play a significant role in showing support for revisiting the pending IFTT agenda or this long-standing agenda. This step has the potential to not just create a consistent financial source for climate action, but also tackle the disturbances caused by the rapid fluctuation in the worldwide financial market. That's all from my side, sir.
Okay. What about your future?
Sir, my if we talk about my future, like I'm going to I'm going to work in the field of environmental economics, in which I'll try to focus on agricultural economics. Like as we all know that 50% population of India are directly or indirectly dependent on agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is the main source of income.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot of work in that field, and we should never underestimate the importance of a primary sector.
So what do you think is a main issue in agriculture? Two or three main issues that you might be aware of or you might have
Uh,
thought about.
yes, sir. Sir, the first issue is associated with the MSP,
Mm-hmm.
that is minimum supporting price. Like in India, if we talk about MSP and the people who are involved in the agricultural sector, like all of them are not getting equal MSP across the different states of India. There are lot of differences, and it should be you know legalized, and there would be a effective MSP. Like it is necessary to make it legalized first thing, and we should also work on the market that the farmers are facing. They are not getting a good market, and there are a number of intermediators who always try to manipulate the market uh, by by uh, by stocking the products, like the commodities, like we can take the recent example of tomato.
Okay.
like in like India has witnessed a quite good surge in the price of tomato, and we have to import this tomato from Nepal even.
Mhm.
So these are the two reasons, and there are many problems, but I think according to me these are the main issues related to the agricultural sector.
But what about the environmental part in agriculture? Are you interested in that, or that's something else?
No, I'm interested. Like there is the need of organic farming in the agricultural sector, since there's the shortage of water. We don't have enough water supply for the agricultural sector, and we are using this insecticides, pesticides that causes several disease, like diarrhea,
Mm-hmm.
uh, cancer, etc. These are the problems that we come across due to this chemical based farming.
Okay.
So we need to work on that.
Yeah, okay. Anything else in agriculture that's of interest to you?
I think one more thing I would like to say, like in India, MSP is based on, you know, is like a production incentive.
Yeah.
It is based on production centric. However, I think it should be based on farmer centric. Like they have also right to enjoy the perks of this modern India, the modern technology. We need to apply, or we need to try to figure out some policies that can help rise the income of those farmers, because if we want to become I mean, if we want to see a good market demand in the countries like India, first of all we need to work on a primary sector, because the demand can be boosted by that sector. If
Mm-hmm.
they have enough disposable income, they can boost the economy, and that would be the best idea if we work based on farmer centric.
Okay. So you do want to shift to farmer-centric organic agriculture, if I can summarize what you are saying. Farmer-centric organic agriculture. And you think it'll be able to produce enough food for us?
I think so, because if we use and if we go for the efficient allocation of limited resources, then we can win this match. And I think it would be like a win-win concept.
Okay. All right. It's a good thought. Anything about global climate in your mind?
Uh, Global climate. Yeah, I mean,
You're talking about so much about climate finance, right? Uh,
yes, sir.
that's your main topic, but any other thought apart from this global climate finance? Anything else in your mind on that? Adaptation or something else like that? Any thoughts?
Sir, I think the developed countries, they should start ESG audit if we want to work on climate finance, and if we want to, I mean, really work on those climate issues, because climate finance, it's it would be useful when we work in a effective way, like ESG audit. Otherwise, it would be worthless.
Okay. All right. Okay, anything else you want to add? Otherwise, it looks like we are about to finish here. You want to add something else, or are we done here?
No, I think I'm done with
Okay,
this.
all right. Well, thank you so much, Ritanshu. It's good to see young people who are motivated to improve our agriculture, improve our environment, and of course, not just India, but also global, because the
Yes,
climate finance is a global issue.
yes, sir. It
And
requires a global cooperation.
yeah, it requires global, we just can't do it alone.
Yes,
But I'm glad that you are there. TERI is really a good place. As you know, I've interviewed several people from there.
yes, sir.
They all have their own ideas, but one thing is common: they're all smart and hardworking. So it's a pleasure to meet you and to discuss with you, and hope you do well in the future and give India the boost that India needs. And let's say
Definitely,
bye
sir.
to our viewers at this point. Okay, bye bye, everybody. I'll be back
Bye,
with
sir.
another young person or an expert soon. Till then, bye.
Bye, bye.